Hello everyone and welcome to our webinar Contactless Connectivity. Before we start the webinar, we would like to inform you that you can ask questions at any time during the webinar using the chat function. Today we are diving into the fascinating world of contactless data and power transmission. We are sure that contactless technology will enhance the world of connectors, and the time has come now to implement this technology. Hi, I'm Simon. I'm part of the Rosenberger team for 14 years. As a product manager, I'm responsible for contactless connector products.
Hi, I am Johannes. I'm an RF engineer and have been with Rosenberger for 9 years. I am head of the electronics development department and responsible for the development of the RoProxCon portfolio.
Reliable connectivity plays an important role for the increasing quality requirements in industrial automation. However, rotating components, lots of bendings or mating and unmating cycles reduces the service life because of the damage or mechanical wear of contacts. Overstressed connectors can fail, which can lead to machine damage and downtime. In response to these challenges, Rosenberger developed a system that improves efficiency, reliability and quality in a wide range of applications. The RoProxCon connector system enables transmission that is not restricted by physical connections. It ensures high data rates, high electrical power and can withstand harsh production environments. This allows engineers a high degree of design flexibility and simplified installation. RoProxCon is a small, robust and easy-to-use connector for the contactless transmission of power and data via an air gap. It offers more functionality where wire connection is problematic or impossible. This is achieved through the special developed antenna concept together with a 60 GHz radio transceiver ST60 from STMicroelectronics. The focus is on the simultaneous transmission of data in both directions without mechanical restrictions. RoProxCon is a new technology for the transmission of Ethernet data in real time. Today we explain exactly how it works and what the big advantage is. The advantages are clear: maximum mechanical flexibility, high resistance to environmental influences and absolute freedom from wear, which minimize maintenance costs. The system is therefore a reliable and efficient connection solution. An important reason for using contactless data and power transmission is the high resistance to dust and moisture in harsh environments, including strong vibrations. The key is to use hermetically sealed connectors that can transmit data and power through plastic housings.
Now, let's have a closer look at the properties of each product. RoProxCon is particularly characterized by its high data rate. The system or module, for example, is a standalone product for direct PCB mounting on the customer's electronic and can transmit up to 3.2 gigabits per second. This requires high bandwidth, such as those available in the millimeter wave range. Ethernet-based transmission can be easily implemented using suitable adapter circuits. The challenge is that the space available for data transmission is limited, while the data rates are continuously increasing. The realization of high data rates using a slip ring is extremely complex and requires sophisticated technology. With the sum, we offer a solution that is both extremely robust and compact and can transmit very high data rates without a contact. Today, industrial robots are an integral part of automated production systems. In order for the robot to be able to process complex objects, it must be very agile. RoProxCon makes it possible to transfer data and power from a stationary to a rotating component without touching it. The configuration of the RoProxCon is flexible and can be adapted to the specific requirements of various applications. This makes it easy to integrate into existing systems. Data transmission via slip rings leads to wear due to material abrasion, which can affect product lifetime. RoProxCon offers a reliable alternative. The RoProxCon data, in which the SOM is integrated as a technology carrier, is available with standard industrial connector interfaces. It enables gigabit data transmission. The data is extremely robust and low maintenance. A major advantage of this technology is that there is no classic wear and tear due to mechanical movement. As it is not restricted by a physical connection, more or less unlimited mating cycles are possible. The RoProxCon data already has an integrated gigabit Ethernet adaptation. A modular approach means that specific customer system requirements can be realized. In wind turbines, the task is to retrieve, monitor, and track data at any time. This includes the entire process chain through to the evaluation electronics and transmission via Ethernet-based fieldbus systems. With RoProxCon data, we offer an innovative solution for maximum data transmission. With RoProxCon, the hollow shaft itself becomes the carrier of the data transmission system. Thanks to its simple integration into the hollow shaft, RoProxCon data offers an alternative to filigree slip rings.
For data and power transmission in the RoProxCon family is our hybrid connector. In addition to the gigabit data transmission, power up to 30 watts can be transmitted via inductive coupling. Enough power for proximity sensors, cameras, and small actuators. Furthermore, various performance classes and form factors are targeted depending on the application. The RoProxCon hybrid is hermetically sealed, extremely robust, and offers more or less unlimited mating cycles. It offers advantages in applications with high requirements for low maintenance and freedom from wear. Furthermore, the adaptation to the industrial Ethernet is already integrated, and the RoProxCon hybrid is available in two versions, with cable and M12 plug interface. Let's take a look at robots with quick coupling systems, for example. Between a robot arm and a changing tool, hundreds of mating cycles take place every day, which leads to wear and tear and therefore affects the service life of the connectors. If the connector is defective, production downtime and high costs are incurred. The innovative solution from Rosenberger, RoProxCon Hybrid, solves this problem. If the robot is equipped with RoProxCon instead of the conventional connectors, maintenance times and production downtimes caused by defective cables connections are eliminated. Enough theoretical stuff. Let's have a look to a real demo. Here you see our demonstrator, which is part of our RoProxCon design kit. The setup demonstrates the data and power transmission with the RoProxCon hybrid. On the one side of the test fixture, our RoProxCon hybrid transmitter is assembled. On the other side, the receiver. The transmitter is connected to a standard notebook via an RJ45 connector and a 24-volt power supply. The receiver is connected to an industrial camera without external power supply. Our RoProxCon hybrid transmits the data as well as the power for the camera via this 3-step adjustable air gap, also under rotation of the two sides. The camera software shows the video signal and the data rate. You can also see the data rate of gigabit Ethernet with no detected bit errors. The RoProxCon hybrid can also transmit through plastic material. If I put this plastic material between the two connectors, no influence of data and power transmission is visible. To demonstrate that this test setup is not a fake, I will put a metallic sheet between the connectors and you can see a disconnection of the system. With this setup, it is easy for customers to test our RoProxCon hybrid and be convinced about the robustness of this contactless system. This design kit or samples are available. Please contact us.
Developing a new product is an exciting but also challenging task. At Rosenberger, we align our design and support with the needs of the developers. Together with you, we develop constructive solutions and define different variants. In the first step, we provide basic information about our RoProxCon products. We also offer customized solutions for your specific application problems, as well as the individual development of designs. Our service includes product samples, datasheets, simulation models, and application notes, as well as ongoing support throughout the design-in process. We advise you on the Ethernet protocols and support you in the adaptation to the SOM or to the SD60, which is based on it. We develop circuit solutions together or make specific circuit recommendations. With our expertise in simulation techniques, our understanding of materials and the environmental conditions, we can deliver customized solutions. This makes it possible to effectively evaluate the design and incorporate further improvements together if necessary. Has RoProxCon caught your interest? We would be happy to provide you with samples for testing. Visit Rosenberger at various events and meet RoProxCon live. Almost at the end of this webinar, we would like to thank you for your attention and interest. I think we have given a lot of input in a short time, and now it is time to move on to our Q&A session. Please do not hesitate to ask questions.
Okay, now we are back. I have seen there are some questions. I will take the first one. What is the maximum possible misalignment of the RoProxCon? The maximum possible misalignment from the SOM, data and hybrid one are plus minus 2 millimeters.
Yeah, thanks for all these questions. So I will, the next one. The question is, hi, apart from wireless data transfer, how power is transferred, wired or wirelessly? So depends. If you're using only the system or module, then only data transmission can be done wirelessly. But if you're using the RoProxCon hybrid, then also power can be transferred wirelessly via inductive coupling, and the power goes up to 30 watts.
Okay, then I will take the next one. Very good question. What materials can RoProxCon pass through? In principle, RoProxCon can pass through non-conductive material like plastics. We have also an application note regarding this topic, and of course, if you're using a metal sheet, for example, it's not working, but all non-conductive materials are working.
So I will take the next one. What about when power requirement is more than 30 watts? For example, driving motor in a robot. Very good question. So in the moment, unfortunately, our RoProxCon hybrid, with it is only possible to have this 30 watts. But we will continue to develop further solutions where we also can transmit higher power.
Yeah, then I will take the next one. In which distances the RoProxCon is working? It's depending on the product. The SOM is working in distances from 5 to 20 millimeters, the hybrid one from 0 to 5 millimeters, and the data one from 0 to 10 millimeters.
The next question, also a very good one. Which power transmission protocol or technology is used in the hybrid connector? Is it a standard like the QI charge? That's a good question. So in fact, we don't use a standard for wireless power transmission. So it's a proprietary solution made by Rosenberger.
Thank you for the next question. Is it possible to power a device, for example, a sensor on the receiving side? Yes, it is possible. With our hybrid one, we can transmit contactless due to the data, also the power, and therefore, of course, we can supply a sensor on the receiving side.
Next question, also very important for power transmission wirelessly. So, is there a foreign object detection implemented in the hybrid connector? Yes, the answer is yes, for sure. So we have a FOD implemented. So yeah, that's mandatory. That's important. Thank you.
So the next question, what is the size of the RoProxCon system or module? So this is one of the key facts or the big advantages of our system or module. So the size of the system or module is about 12 to 14 millimeters, and therefore it's very small and you can integrate it in any kind of small applications.
Yeah, so I will take the next one. Is it possible to power a device, for example, a sensor on the receiving side? So here the answer is yes. So if you are using the hybrid connector, then of course you can power a sensor or a small actor on the other side. If you are only using system or module or the data, then the answer is no. Unfortunately, you have to transmit here, for in this case, the power via galvanic contact.
So a very important question, the next one, will there be samples for the RoProxCon available? Yes, there are samples available for the data hybrid and for the SOM. So if you are interested in samples, please contact us and then we can send you samples for your first testing.
So I will take the next one. Yes, is the system good for RF transmission, and if yes, up to which frequency? So unfortunately, we can only transmit digital signal in the baseband. So our system or module is based on the ST60, and here you have to have a baseband signal with NRC coded signal, and this goes up to 3.125 gigabits per second. And so unfortunately, analog RF transmission is not possible.
So the next one regarding the delay of the RoProxCon, very important. So for our system or module, we have a latency of about 7 nanoseconds. And if you are using the hybrid or the data one, in these products we have already an Ethernet PHY integrated. You have latency under 1 microsecond, so it's possible for real-time applications, though we have no issues if you use it for real-time.
Next one, also a good question. Are there any diagnostical informations about data and energy link quality available for users? Here we have to say no. There are no diagnostical informations available for data and power transmission. So we have for power transmission. Here we have a LED, where you can see if the power transmission works well. And if you are out of distance, we see if the receiver is here, so the transmitter detects the receiver, so that this is implemented. But for the system or module alone, for the data transmission alone, we have no further diagnostical informations available.
So then the last question, also very important, what is the efficiency of 30 watts power transfer? So the efficiency is at 85%, and so very efficient in the application.
Yeah, I think this was the last questions. So I will thank you for your attention again. Thank you for all these interesting questions. And if you have further questions or want to have detailed information, don't hesitate to contact us. Thank you, and we are looking forward to hearing from you.
Yeah, thank you also from my side.